look at how gorgeous he is. What's up, guys? So today I'm going to show you what are the best first steps of taking a new puppy home. How do I train this little guy? How do I get it, used to the house, used to my family? What are all the steps that are best for you when you're getting a new puppy, and how should you go about doing that? But first, I'm also going to just, go throughout my day, show you kind of what that looks like. I have somebody that is about to get on a call with me. They live pretty far away, about a plane ride away, so they are going to do a FaceTime call to pick out their puppy, so their first pick. So, all right, so this is an example. So I sent this person the pictures of the puppies so they can kind of see which ones are their favorite. So as you can see here, they liked the 2 pink collars. So we'll go pull out these 2 pink collar puppies and then show her the different puppies so she can pick out her puppies. All right, so these are the 2 little puppies in Aspen's litter that she wants to look at. So this will be first pick, whichever she's gonna go with. This is dark pink collar girl, and then we have light pink collar girl. Honestly, they're pretty much the same. There are slight differences in the puppies, but really just overall amazing little puppies. Hey, how are you? So here are the, I'm doing good. So here are the little puppies. So this is light pink collar girl here. And then we have dark pink collar girl there.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yes, I can go get her out, or him out. It's a boy.
Okay, yeah, I think he's like my top.
Okay, I'll go get him out real quick. She wants to go look at another puppy. Let me get him out real quick. This is the guy. All right, here he is. I mean, he's got a very good personality to him. Super loving. Yes.
Like instantly.
Yeah, he is gorgeous.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go with him.
All right, perfect. All right, so this is first pick on Penny and Merritt's litter. This is actually Merritt's very last litter. Unfortunately, he is getting retired, but look at how gorgeous he is. Just a gorgeous little puppy, super cute of a little dog. We got a new bag of dog food for the puppies. This is Life Abundance, all life stages. This is a dog food I've been feeding for about 3 years now, and it actually almost might be 4 years now, but by far the best dog food I've ever used. So good that I even will add another year onto a dog's health guarantee, just because if the family uses it, I love this food so much. It's the best. So would highly recommend. I'll put the link in the bio, so if you're interested, it's also on my website. All right. Now it's time to go get some coffee. I'm gonna bring this little puppy with me. It's time to socialize her, get her used to riding in the car, going with me all these places. Obviously, I'm not gonna take them to like parks or any like stores and let her go down on the ground, but it's okay to take her maybe a few places, but as long as you're just holding her up off the ground. But yeah, so this is the spot. I usually have coffee at home, but I need to go grocery shopping, so I don't have coffee right now, but coffee is very essential. We're gonna go pull through, get a little cold brew, and then we can proceed with our day. But yeah, as you can see, it's so important to just take your puppies places, build relationships with them, have fun with them, and just get them used to life. You know what I mean? That's so important. Oh shoot, thank you. You too. Thank you. All right, so whenever I have a puppy, I have a rule that I tell all my people that get puppies from me. She's peeing on the concrete. Whenever I get a puppy, there's like kind of a rule that I follow, that I only let her out of the crate whenever I'm actually giving her attention. So if I'm gonna go cook food or I'm gonna go do some type of work and I can't focus on this puppy, it's straight to the crate, putting that puppy in the crate. Now, when I have the puppy out of the crate and I'm playing with it, there's a 30 to 45 minute timer that I'm gonna set on my phone. And every single time that timer goes off, I'm gonna take the puppy outside. So for a young puppy like this, to kind of help guarantee that you won't have a puppy have an accident in the house, if you set that 30 to 45 minute every single time you take him outside, I've found that that really helps a lot in getting that puppy outside and getting him used to using the bathroom only outside. And then at night, I cut the water off at about 6 to 7 o'clock. I don't give them any water so they can't down water and then go in the crate and sleep the whole night, and they're gonna end up wanting to use the bathroom, either using the bathroom or whining all night because they have to use the bathroom. Like, she's got a lot of energy, but she's sweet, so she'll probably catch on to stuff really quickly too. So obviously, it's very important to be playing, you know, playing with your puppy, getting their energy out. But watch this, okay? So obviously, she wants to play a little tug of war with me, which is not the end of the world. But when I decide, all right, that's enough, there's no aggression. You really want to make sure that there's no aggression with your puppies as she's trying to kill this little stuffed animal. But, you know, you really want to make sure that it's okay for her to do this. But when I go over and I decide, all right, this is mine, you know, you pinch around the thing, there's no aggression. It's like, okay, that's fine. And then, okay, now you can have it back. Having a dog that is okay with you doing things and not, because we're not training this puppy to be an 8-week-old puppy for the rest of its life. We're training this dog for when the puppy is 1.5 years old, you know, little child in here, and it decides that it wants to play with the dog and take its toy from it. What is it gonna do then? You know what I mean? These are family dogs, so we're trying to train these dogs to be the very best in every single situation. Here we go. What was that? Come here, come here. As you can see, she's already calming down a lot. So she had a little bit of zoomies for probably about 20 minutes or so, but these puppies just have a very good off switch, which I love. She's got a big old freaking belly. It's kind of like those chimpanzees, like the little babies that have like the big bellies, you know what I'm talking about? Dude, that's what we should get next, is a freaking spider monkey. All right, so the puppy's been doing really good in the crate. She's, you know, acting really good. She was just sleeping for a while. But whenever I let the puppy out, I'm gonna show you, she's gonna need to go directly outside to see if she needs to use the bathroom, but don't let her walk outside. Just pick her up because she will probably end up peeing if she's walking out. So take her out here, let her run around for a little while, and then obviously whenever I bring her back in, you start that 30 to 45 minute timer and bring her back out every 30 to 45 minutes. And that usually works pretty well. We're gonna go eat, get some food, and then we're gonna come back, play with puppies. We're also gonna teach this puppy how to walk on a leash. She's, all right. She's never walked on, or I've never had a leash on her before, so I'm gonna teach her how to walk on a leash. One of the best places, lawn leash swine. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh? All right, so filling up our stomachs. Now it's time to get back to the kennels, clean up some kennels, and play with puppies. Let go. Ooh, it's cold out here. All right, so letting the Tesla charge, and then we're just gonna go in here. We're gonna get some dog toys real quick, get some dog products from Target. Target's actually really upping their game with the dog stuff, just dog products in general. So I actually just want to go in here and see what they have. Might as well waste a little time while we got the Tesla charging. So let's do it. Slow-mo replay. I want to see, do they have any more like dog bowls? Uh-oh. Oh, it's right here. This is the one I already have. Oh, for $7. Super aesthetic.
Get these little ones for Izzy.
I know the snack.
Tell everybody that her name is Izzy.
No, her name's not Izzy. Her name is Willow. Should I get some of those?
Kind of like them a lot.
Oh, let's get 2 of those.
These are just
Oh, you just wanted to eat out of? For you?
Yeah, these are actually for me in the morning.
Some dog leashes. Oh, I'm gonna get a chicken one.
Oh my god.
No, the puppies can never have enough toys. And then we got these. Very low quality dog beds. That's why you need the honey bed. Coming soon, April. We got a bunch of toys, some aesthetically pleasing bowls, and then we got this little slicker brush that like will push the hair out. I've used them before, they actually work really well, so we'll get some of those. It's really nice for like, especially like Dakota, like a golden retriever that sheds a lot. It's just very convenient to help brush a little bit quicker. All right, so this is how most of my day is spent right here. But no, it's kind of a joke, kind of not a joke. It just depends on, you know, what I have. If I've just announced a litter or something like that. Usually, if I've just announced a litter, I'm literally sitting in one spot because of how many people are just asking me things. But yeah, currently I only have 4 more spots available really for the rest of this year. And that was a person just got a spot on Aspen and Blue's next litter. Which will, no, not Blue, Blaze. So it'll be Aspen and Blaze. We're gonna have 2 litters of mini Goldendoodles. I feel like I've done a pretty good job with the medium, so I wanted to try out something new, and I'm gonna breed my two of some of my best Goldendoodles to a slightly smaller male, and hopefully get some minis out of them, and they should still keep that structure and quality that I have with the mediums, but they'll just be slightly smaller, around 15 to 25 pounds. So kind of like the size of a beagle.
What are we about to do?
To clean some of the kennels. So what I'm gonna do here is take all the puppies, put them in that kennel, the smaller kennel, while I clean their kennel. Oh my gosh, their stomachs are huge.
So what's on the ground right now?
So I like to use the shavings on the ground just because it soaks up all the pee, soaks up all the poop, and it makes everything smell a lot better. So I just use basically a big trash bag, put it in here, and then every few days I'll just swap it out, and it works perfect. You know, you can use, there's other ways that you can do it, and I've tried all the other ways, but really this works the best. The other key is using big flakes versus the small shavings, because the small shavings will make it very dusty. So if you use the big flakes, it doesn't make it quite as dusty as if you're using something else. Do about half the bag or so, and then use the other half for whenever you need it.
Spectators.
Spectators over there ready to go play. It's almost time. Spread that out. The puppies love fresh shavings. They always get the zoomies and everything like that. So when they're really young, you don't have to switch them out as much, obviously, because they're not using the bathroom as much. But when they get a lot bigger, you really have to stay on top of it. But still is not nearly as much cleaning as you would with maybe something else. This is definitely the best. And it keeps everything dry and smelling really good. All right, guys, let's get you out. At least once a day, it's key to get these guys out, play around with them, get their energy out, get them out, run around with them. These puppies are going home this week, so in a few days, they're ready to go. They're 8 weeks old. It's really key to get these guys home to their house right around that age, just because as you can see, they're getting a lot bigger right now. And for the overall development of a puppy, it's very crucial to have those puppies going home at around 8, sometimes 12 weeks old, depending, but around that. Anything past that, it would be best to take it in to your house and already just go ahead and start the training process, because at this age, they're learning so fast and they're picking up on so many different things. So around this age is just crucial for the overall development of the puppy, building a relationship with the puppy, doing all types of things like that. As you can see, they love people. They want to be around people. This is what they strive for is human interaction. So it's so crucial to get out here and get them that human interaction that they love, because that's what they're being raised to do, is be the best overall family dog. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. All these puppies already have really good families, and I'm really excited to see them grow up. I have people ask me, oh, are you sad whenever the puppies are going home? And yes, it is a little bittersweet moment, but at the end of the day, I cannot take care of all of these puppies and give them the overall, attention that they need as they get older. So it's very crucial to get these puppies at their new home. Also, it's very important to keep fresh water in their kennels, okay? We don't want stale water. We don't want water to be sitting in there for 2, 3, 4 days. If you know anything about puppies, they're always dirtying up water. So it's key to be switching out their water once or even twice sometimes a day. Okay, little guys, are y'all ready to go play? Are y'all ready to go play? Yeah.
How often do you clean up the whole space like this?
Sweeping, I can't clean the kennels probably, depending on how old they are, probably every other day or every other day. But sweeping, I try to at least do it 2-3 times a week. Kinda, I mean, I don't have an exact set time, it's just kind of watching it on the eye, you know, try to not let the place get too dirty. Honestly, one of the biggest, most important parts of raising happy, healthy puppies is keeping everything clean. It's also one of the hardest parts, but you know, keeping everything clean, keeping fresh water, fresh food in there, that's probably a breeder's most important or one of most important things. It's also a 24-hour thing, you know what I mean? It looks like keeping the shavings all in the right areas. Now, if you're gonna do shavings, you have to have something like this. Otherwise, if you don't have a border to keep the shavings in, I mean, when I tell you literally shavings would be everywhere, they would just be everywhere. So keep the shavings, or I mean, put a border around whatever kind of kennel or cage you're gonna have, and then you could do shavings. But I'm telling you, if you don't have a border around it, it's gonna just be a nightmare. Really, between litters, when I get, you know, when all these puppies go out, I'm gonna literally come in here and disinfect and spray down and mop the whole entire floor, the walls, everything, at least 3-4 times, probably every single week, to just try to pound any type of bad bacteria that could maybe be living on this ground and kill it and get it gone. So that's what I try to do. All right, little guys, let's go play. Let's go play. Oh, it's good though, good poop. Whenever you're changing or you're going in to look at your puppies, really want to pay attention to the poop. The poop will tell you a lot. You don't want it to be runny, you want it to be nice and solid. If it is runny, you might have some worms or something like that. Just take them to the vet, get a little fecal. They'll tell you what it is and then you can kind of fix it from there. I always like to just always hit them with a dose of Panicure and that usually will fix it. Let me try this out real quick before I make a video. All right, so we're doing this haul first time on YouTube right now. So I'm gonna show you basically how to train these puppies, or the gist of how I train these puppies to walk on a leash correctly. So as you can see, this is not a slip lead, but I'm turning it into a slip lead and it works perfectly. But I really like to use a slip lead when I'm teaching a puppy how to walk on a leash. So essentially the way the slip lead works is whenever the puppy pulls, it gets tighter. And then when the puppy doesn't pull and walks with you, it loosens up and is very comfortable. So I found that it's easier to communicate that and get a puppy to understand that than it is to just put it on their neck or, you know, giving them a harness or something like that. Now, a lot of people ask me, do you like harnesses? And my answer is they look good, but you're just making it more comfortable for your dog to pull, essentially is what it is. So, and you don't want that. You want it to not be comfortable for them to pull, which is essentially what this is, because we don't want those dogs pulling, we want them walking with us. So, and we don't want them dragging us. So the slip lead really helps your puppies learn that process. So I'm literally just gonna put it on her, make sure it's tight. She's a little small, but it'll work. And just kind of, I'm not trying to walk everywhere. We're just gonna kind of just sit here, okay? You gotta realize this puppy's never been on a leash, okay? So we're not, you know, don't put a leash on it and then, okay, we're gonna go on a 1-mile walk. That's a terrible idea. Just sit here, let her figure it out, let her freak out, let her not like this, you know? It's part of it, okay? Let her chew on it a little bit. You gotta realize these dogs, you know, your whole life, everybody knows what a leash is. These puppies are 8 weeks old. They've never been on a leash. They don't know what a leash is. And they're trying to figure out what is this new thing that's around my neck. We're gonna, you know, teach these puppies how to walk with a leash, okay? So, and then you could slowly, you know, start walking with her, and then we can walk this way. See, and she's already figuring out, okay, this is how this works. Come on, good. See how she's figuring that out? A lot faster. She's learning not to pull against it. See, if you were to just put this on a collar, there's no consequence to really pulling. You know, it's not very uncomfortable, but with the slip lead, it's a very fast understanding. Come on. She's wanting to get that little ball thingy. You know, it's a little faster. You know, this is actually a really good, she's doing really good with this. But let's say I've had puppies completely freak out, okay? Just start whining and, you know, doing the most. Let's say that happens, then just literally sit here and let them freak out. Just let them go at it, you know what I mean? Don't, let them just figure it out. Don't start just walking all around the yard. Just let them chill and relax, okay? Another thing you can do also is literally, if it seems like the puppy just hates the leash, just hates it, then just let them run around with the leash on and don't even hold it. Just let them get comfortable to the leash being on their neck, let them run around and drag that leash everywhere, and just get them used to that whole process, okay? Good puppy. So you also wanna associate this with a positive thing, okay? Teach them. Come on, Willow. Good. Come here. Come here. Come on. Good. Good. Come here. Good puppy. So she's learning about the tug and what that means. Come on. Okay, so that's essentially how we're gonna start that process. Now, yes, she's not fully leash trained yet, okay? And these puppies are so young right now that you wanna keep these training to about maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Quit, give the puppy a little bit of a break, okay? And then you're just gonna repeat it until she figures it out and she does good. But don't overtrain these puppies. You shouldn't be training a little puppy like this for 30 minutes to an hour. It's just too much for them right now. Their attention span is just not quite there yet. But in a little bit, we'll essentially repeat that process, and within a few days, she'll be perfect. So that's how I do it. The dog is crazy. Come on, let's go, Willow. Let's go, Willow. Good, let's go, come on, come on. All right, so that's honestly the biggest gist. All the other things with training your puppy and everything those are really good things, like teaching them to sit, stay, all of that. But I think the really key part when you first get your puppy home is just building a relationship with the puppy first, crate training it second, and then obviously teaching them how to walk on a leash. All the other things are very important, but they're not quite as important. This is the most important things to do. So, I brought her in, we're gonna play with her for a little bit, and then we're gonna put her back in the crate, okay? You can kind of play around, every puppy's different. Some puppies at night, they wanna sleep in the bedroom with you in a crate. And then other puppies, if they learn that you're in the room and they're in the crate, they're gonna bark. So you kind of have to figure out which one works best for that. And then other puppies, some puppies, you gotta realize these puppies are coming from litters where they're sleeping with other friends and they're kind of doing the dog pile. So I actually found that at night, if you put a little stuffed animal in there with the puppy, it'll make your puppy sleep way better. And then also making sure that you cover the crate with some type of thing to darken out the crate and so that they can't see out and distract them. Those are just some tips at night to help your puppy sleep better in the crate. So we're gonna put her up in the crate right now. So now y'all know what y'all need to do whenever you get your new puppy. I'm gonna put her in the crate now because I gotta go do some other things, but thank you so much for watching.